Hello, and welcome to Leading Through Learning. I'm Jake Durant, and I'll be your presenter. This is for Organizational Leadership Class 430, Dr. Powers, October 16th, 2022. In this presentation, we'll define leading, look at essential elements of leading, look what it means to learn as a leader. We'll also take a look at the benefits of leading through learning, and we'll take a brief look at a learning organization, the characteristics and the benefits. To begin, let's define leadership and what it means, especially pertaining to this presentation. Leadership is the ability to influence others to work together towards a common objective. This takes the ability to engage and motivate others. Active listening is very important, as well as emotional intelligence. Now that we've defined leadership, let's take a look at some essential elements of leadership. First and foremost, a leader must have a clearly defined objective and path. They must passionately believe in that direction if they want others to believe in and follow them. They must clearly articulate that path to realizing the vision. Having a vision is one thing, but having a path to get there is just as important. Next, a leader must be engaging and motivational. This requires a deep understanding of the workforce, as individuals require different needs, different motivators. For a leader to be successful in this area, they must be relationship oriented. This takes time to build those relationships and to learn about the workforce. Next, the display of an emotional intelligence. It's essential to a successful leader. Emotional intelligence includes self-awareness, self-management, social awareness, and relationship management. This is all done through continuous learning on emotional intelligence about oneself and others. Now that we've looked at successful elements of a leader, let's look at what learning as a leader looks like. Leaders must first learn to communicate. For a leader to be a great leader, they must be a great communicator. This means understanding their audience, choosing the right mediums for their communication, and using words to engage followers. Words have power. Next, they must learn how to motivate. Different individuals require different motivators. This means that a leader must learn more about each individual, be relationship-based, and use emotional intelligence. Learn how to intrinsically and extrinsically motivate their followers. Leaders learn to make that personal connection with their followers through learning more about them and the workforce. Leaders must also learn to innovate. That means constantly learning. There are always new technologies, new customer requirements or needs, and new ways to reach the vision. It means once the vision is set, it must also change, develop, evolve with external factors and other needs. Leaders must separate themselves from managers, focusing not just on the day-to-day, but having an eye towards the future, continuously learning. Now that we have a better understanding of what it looks like to learn as a leader, let's look at some of the benefits to leading through learning. Learning allows leaders to be more effective when leading their teams. Through getting to know their teams better, how they operate, what their emotional responses are, how to help them be more effective, and how to motivate them, create that employee ownership and engagement. It also allows for new technologies to be discovered and implemented. As leaders are learning, they're constantly being aware of what is out there and what could possibly help their team. It inspires others to learn and innovate. When the follower sees a leader constantly learning, they get a hunger for learning as well. Leaders lead better through continuous learning. They learn more about how leading affects their individuals and how to lead more effectively. This increases the perception of the leader and the team. No longer are we stuck in the small mindset or the fixed mindset. Now we can broaden our perspectives, learn more about what's out there and how other beliefs and perceptions. This creates an environment of employee ownership, and leaders who place a high value on learning create and attract followers who also place a high value on learning. And this can lead to the beginning of a learning organization. The learning organization. I want to briefly touch base on what a learning organization looks like. Characteristics of a learning organization consist of continuously improving, continuously learning as new technologies arise, and as new needs and requirements arise from clients and external environmental factors. This means continuously developing our vision and evolving with that external environment, as well as internal needs. Leading organizations, learning organizations, promote failure, taking risks, and innovation in all areas. And this is done through continuous learning. What skills are needed for a learning organization? Learning organizations acquire, transfer, and create knowledge. They must be able to modify their behavior to reflect their new knowledge. And they also take risks and they innovate. What are the benefits of a learning organization? Well, learning organizations are more competitive. They encourage innovation and advancement, not just of the organization's objectives, but of individual, social, and economical objectives as well. They adapt to change because they're always continuing to change. This allows for shifting strategic direction, higher production, and reduced turnover. In conclusion, we've defined leadership, looked at the essential elements of leadership, we discussed what it is to learn as a leader, look at the benefits of leading through learning, and we've taken a brief look at a learning organization. Thank you for joining me. Go out there and continue learning and inspire a hunger for learning with those around you.